So, today we'll be installing vinyl graphics on 240SX S13 door cards. Now, I specifically use, in this case, LRB Speed door cards. They are made of aluminum and much lighter than some of the competition. That's why I prefer to use, and that's why I offer on my website. But if you have other set and you want to install my vinyl graphics, basically just let me know and I make them to fit. So basically all you need for installation of vinyl graphics is really just a credit card or a squeegee. Personally, I have a felt tip on this one. You can use just paper towels or something just to make sure you don't scratch the vinyl when we do this. So, I print all of my vinyl graphics on 3M wrap vinyl. Basically, this is rapid air release vinyl and is extremely forgiving in installation. Unlike some of my other vinyl graphics, we'll be installing these dry rather than wet because of this rapid air release. Helps to eliminate any bubbles and is a really clean install. So basically this set is a custom design that a customer sent in and wanted to do. Godzilla design. Should be pretty cool. So let's get started. Basically, the first thing you'll want to do is make sure that your aluminum panel is completely cleaned off. I mean, sometimes I'll squirt it with some water and wipe it down, but sometimes some of the towel might end up on there as well. But basically there's a lot of dust and dirt particles on there from cutting out the panels. But basically just make sure it's all clean, all the dirt is off them. It's because once you install the vinyl, anything that's on them will show through. So this is all cleaned up. So we'll start off with the graphic, face down, and just slowly peel back the paper backing. So on the back here you'll see it's great adhesive backing. It's a very light adhesive, but once applied it's quite strong. And as I said, as a light adhesive, basically it's not a one shot. You can just throw this on here and move it back and forth and position it to where you need to be. When you get my vinyl graphics in the mail, basically they are cut to perfectly fit your door cards. There's no wrapping or trimming. The only thing you'll need to do is cut out the speaker holes and anything like that you have set on your card. So that is perfect fit. So once you have it laid out, you'll take your squeegee, and I like to just do one solid swipe down the middle to get that placed out. Yeah. Basically lift up one end. Sometimes it'll fold back on itself, but like I said, it's a very forgiving vinyl. You can just pull that back if you do mess up or any creases happen. You can simply massage out any of the air trapped in it. So you'll just continue down this side until you have it completely wrapped down. Alright, not too bad. No creases, no air bubbles, no dirt I'm not noticing underneath. Pretty clean. So we'll do the same to the other side. So this panel specifically is for an S13 240. Several of the other makes and models have a very similar build to them. And it looks like it applied to itself again. If something like that happens, you can easily just pull it back off. This is really just a very easy vinyl to install. I know it's a big worry for a lot of people that you'll end up messing this up, which can happen, but this isn't too bad. So this one had a bulge panel that the 240SX S13 has, that LRB Speed has made a separate panel to accommodate this, so you don't have to do any cutting yourself. But I mean it's up to you what options you want with your panels. This one also did not have any speaker holes. I know they have separate panels for that. Yeah. So that is looking quite clean. Yeah, no real creases, no no extra air bubbles. I'll give it a quick swipe down one last time to really get that out. Now, one thing that is optional with these installs, I mean, I recommend it, but if you don't have one around, is a heat gun. Basically, you want to go over everything with this with a heat gun, and once you do that, you'll see any extra air bubbles that might have been on here that you'll be able to get out. So, I have a simple Black & Decker heat gun. It's probably less than 20 bucks on Amazon. Just give it a quick go. I don't see anything forming, so that's good. Yeah, that's really nice. Doesn't hit that. So, with a lot of these cards, basically, there's a full panel and there's a crease over the top of your door. This can be tricky, but it's not too bad. Basically, I'll just lift it up and use my thumb to massage over that crease. Do a clean placing the adhesive onto the aluminum. And it's really just as easy as that. I know such a big graphic can be a daunting task if you haven't done it before. And I mean, I do recommend, if you haven't worked with vinyl before, maybe having a friend come over and giving you a hand, but it isn't too bad. I know when I was first installing some of these printed ones, I was using water as well, but after working on wrapping a car, I found out it really wasn't necessary, and just how forgiving it really is. Yeah. So that's the first crease down. So now we'll go along the back side now. Yeah. I know with some makes and models, LRB has included slits on the back side to reuse your stock window seal. I know on the S13 it actually doesn't have that. I just did a Miata card set that did. I know you guys won't have to worry about that too much. Yeah, just folding this over with your hand and the adhesive takes effect and applies to it nicely. I had some extra creases over here, I just worked that in. That's about it for that. I had one crease there, worked it back over, make sure to get all those out. So all of my vinyl is all custom printed and laminated. So you don't have to worry about any fading or scuffs or anything like that. It's a really clean look, and will keep your doors looking cleaner over just raw aluminum that can stain and whatnot. It really adds a unique look to your car. So like I said, this customer had a custom design. I do offer those. You'll just have to simply email me and I'll get back to you on working out a design that works for your car, your theme. Not too bad. I guess this one came over the side just a bit, but all you gotta do is just wrap it around and it'll stick just fine. For whatever reason it doesn't, you can simply trim it off. I'll go back over that with heat gun again. A few bubbles there, looks like. Quite a few bubbles. Like I said, this rapid air release makes it very easy to get rid of any bubbles that's underneath it. Not bad. Alright. So, basically, like I said, my graphics come completely trimmed to fit the outside of it perfectly, but you will need to cut out the holes. If you do not have a heat gun, I would recommend cutting directly on the edges. However, I do have one here, so I'll be cutting a little bit inward, and I'll be able to fold them back and wrap them around. Either way works just fine. Like I said, this adhesive has already taken effect and is completely wrapped around the edge there to keep that from coming off. For the little pinholes where your push pins will go in the 240, I just do a simple X cut in those. I mean, you can cut it completely around the circle if you'd like. Might destroy your X-Acto blade, but it's whatever you like to do. Personally, I just do an X because once you put the push pin in there, you won't be able to see it at all. It's completely not visible. So you can go through and do all that. Feel my way around. LRB does have their lettering cut into the panels as well. If you would like to cut around that, that is completely optional to you. Okay, I have all those, and also this is the door pull strap. You'll cut into that as well. So now that's done. I'll go ahead and cut into these door handle holes and the bulge panel hole. Just leaving a little bit of room. So I have a heat gun and wrap into that. Not too bad. It's a simple cut into that. Kind of push down to get a good outline. Into that. Nice. So, I'm going to take the heat gun again. And I'll give these holes a nice hit too. Not too bad. So, with these bulge panel holes, now I have a heat gun. I'll just go ahead, kind of melt the vinyl just a bit. Not too hot, but just enough that you're able to wrap around the back and tuck it in. Push in there. It's not too hot. You're not going to burn your hand. Yeah. Now do the same thing to the handle. That is the installation of 240SX S13 door graphic. Very similar to any of other graphics. I do offer LRB Speed panels on our website. You can find them there along with all of our already custom-made designs. And if you would like something custom-made or have any questions, feel free to contact us and I'll get back to you. My name is Scott. I'm the owner of Spinnywhoosh Graphics, and until next time.